Introduction: Healing after heartbreak. At some point, we've all been there. You love someone deeply, thinking they're the one. You give them your heart, and you believe they love you back, or at least hope that they do. But then, something goes wrong. Maybe they betrayed you, or the relationship ended abruptly. Suddenly, it feels like your world is collapsing, and the pain can be overwhelming. It's natural to feel lost, to question everything, and to think that you'll never trust or love again. Before we dive into how to heal and grow from this painful experience, take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment about what you're going through or any questions you have. Your engagement helps us reach more people who might need support during tough times like this, and we're here to help each other heal. Now, let's explore some methods inspired by Stoicism, a philosophy that can help you navigate the emotional storm of a breakup and emerge from it even stronger. By applying these strategies, you'll learn to cope with the pain, rebuild your confidence, and find hope once more. Strategy 1: Facing your feelings. When a relationship ends, it can feel like you're hit with an emotional tidal wave. Sadness, anger, confusion, they all rush in at once, leaving you feeling overwhelmed. While it's tempting to bury or avoid these feelings, Stoicism teaches us that facing them head-on is the first step toward healing. Imagine your emotions as a stormy sea. If you ignore the storm, it only intensifies. Instead, you need to navigate through it, accepting that the storm exists. Acknowledge the pain, and allow yourself to feel it. Crying, feeling down, or being angry doesn't make you weak. These emotions are part of the healing process, and acknowledging them is crucial. You might experience a range of emotions: sadness one moment, anger the next, and even moments of relief. All of these feelings are normal. Let yourself experience each one without judgment. Stoicism encourages us to see our emotions as temporary, knowing they will pass, and we will regain control over how we feel. Strategy 2: Taking care of yourself. After a breakup, self-care often goes out the window. You might skip meals, lose sleep, or stop doing things you once enjoyed. But now, more than ever, it's important to take care of your body and mind. Think of yourself as a car that's just been through a rough patch. It won't run smoothly unless you take it in for maintenance. Self-care isn't just about pampering yourself, it's about making consistent, healthy choices that help you recover and grow. Start small, focus on eating nutritious foods, exercising regularly, and getting enough sleep. These small actions will have a big impact on your overall well-being. Self-care also means taking time for things that bring you joy and peace, like reading a book, going for a walk, or watching your favorite show. These activities are not just distractions, they help you build a foundation of stability during this emotionally turbulent time. Strategy 3: Learning and growing. Breakups, while painful, are often opportunities for growth. Think of it like leveling up in a game. When you face challenges, you learn new skills and become stronger. Reflecting on the relationship can help you gain insights about yourself and what you truly want in the future. What did this relationship teach you? Were there patterns in how you or your partner behaved that you can learn from? It's not about blaming yourself or them, but understanding what went wrong and how you can use that knowledge to make better choices in future relationships. Take time to reflect on both the positive aspects of the relationship and the challenges. What did you enjoy? What made you feel happy? These are clues to what you value in a partner. On the flip side, what were the issues? Were there communication problems, or differences in values? By identifying these, you can better understand what led to the breakup and use that knowledge to guide your future decisions. Strategy 4: Setting new goals. After a breakup, you might feel adrift, like you've lost your sense of direction. But this is actually a perfect time to set new goals for yourself. Think of it as resetting after a setback. You're not starting from scratch, but you now have a chance to pursue things that excite and fulfill you. Start by identifying small, achievable goals. Maybe it's learning a new skill, joining a club, or focusing on a personal project that you've always wanted to do. Setting goals helps you regain a sense of purpose and control. Break them down into manageable steps, and celebrate your progress along the way. This is also an opportunity to revisit aspirations you might have set aside during your relationship. What dreams did you put on hold? Now's the time to bring them back to life and go after them with renewed energy. Strategy 5: Talking to friends. In tough times, friends can be your greatest allies. After a breakup, talking to friends is like having a supportive team in your corner. They can listen, provide comfort, and offer new perspectives. But be selective about who you talk to. Choose friends who support you without judgment, not those who might feed negative emotions or gossip. Opening up to trusted friends can help you process your emotions and gain clarity. Sometimes, we feel embarrassed or afraid of being a burden, but friends are there for a reason. They care about you. Regular check-ins with friends can help keep you grounded. Whether it's meeting for coffee or having a phone call, these connections can be a lifeline when you're feeling isolated. Strategy 6: Giving yourself space. One of the most important things you can do after a breakup is give yourself space. This means both physical and emotional distance from your ex and from situations that trigger painful memories. Think of it like hitting pause in a game. You take a breather, regroup, and then return when you're ready. Taking space allows you to focus on yourself without the constant reminder of what you've lost. This might mean limiting contact with your ex or taking a break from social media where you might see updates that bring back pain. It's also about creating a new physical environment for yourself. If you shared a living space, try rearranging things or redecorating to create a fresh start. This space is for you to heal, reflect, and grow without external pressures. Use it to focus on your well-being, spend time doing activities you enjoy, and reconnect with yourself. Strategy 7: Staying calm. When emotions are running high after a breakup, staying calm can seem impossible. Anger, sadness, frustration, they can all make you feel like you're spiraling. But Stoicism teaches us that we can control how we respond to these emotions. Imagine your emotions as a fire. The more you feed it with negative thoughts, the larger it grows. By staying calm and accepting that you can't change the past, you begin to extinguish the fire. This doesn't mean ignoring your feelings, it's about recognizing them without letting them take over. A practical way to stay calm is by practicing mindfulness. When emotions flare, take a moment to breathe deeply and ground yourself. Remember that emotions, like waves, come and go. By keeping this in mind, you can weather the storm without letting it consume you. Strategy 8: Finding new interests. A breakup can leave a void in your life where the relationship used to be. But this is also an opportunity to rediscover passions and interests you may have set aside. Think of it as exploring a new level in the game of life. What hobbies or interests did you have before the relationship? What have you always wanted to try but never had the chance to? Now is the perfect time to dive into these activities. Whether it's learning to cook, picking up a new sport, or starting a creative project, these pursuits will not only distract you from the pain but also help you grow. By focusing on new interests, you're taking control of your life and showing yourself that there's more to you than just the relationship. Strategy 9: Avoiding bad habits. After a breakup, it's easy to fall into bad habits like binge-watching TV, overeating, or even engaging in more harmful behaviors like excessive drinking. These habits might provide temporary relief, but they don't address the root of the pain. Stoicism teaches us to avoid excess and focus on what truly benefits us. Instead of turning to unhealthy behaviors, look for healthier alternatives like exercising, spending time with positive people, or working on creative projects. Recognize when you're slipping into these habits and make a conscious effort to change course. Replace negative behaviors with positive ones that contribute to your long-term well-being. Strategy 10: Thinking positively. One of the hardest things to do after a breakup is to stay positive. It can feel like everything is falling apart. But Stoicism reminds us that nothing is inherently good or bad, it's how we perceive it. Instead of seeing the breakup as the end of everything good, try to reframe it as a stepping stone towards something better. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this, or how can this experience make me stronger? This shift in perspective helps you take control of the situation and focus on growth. Gratitude is another powerful tool. Even in the midst of heartache, there are things in your life to be thankful for: your friends, your health, or even just the fact that you're still standing. Practicing gratitude helps shift your mindset away from negativity. By thinking positively, you're not just healing from the breakup, you're setting the stage for a brighter future. Conclusion: moving forward with strength. Breakups are tough, there's no sugarcoating that. But they don't have to break you. With time, care, and the right strategies, you can heal, grow, and become stronger than ever. Stoicism teaches us that we have the power to control our reactions, face our emotions, and turn pain into strength. So as you move forward, remember, this is not the end of your story. It's the beginning of a new chapter.